To dance and sing your way up the ladder.
Love has lifted me higher.
We should do a singing a party one day instead of a dance party.
We're on the edge as it is.
Welcome to episode 27 of The Not So Serious Life. Here to simplify and humorize your life is me, Jason Goldberg, and him, the story of you, author Stephen D. Chandler. You like that? Did that sound real over the mic?
No.
No. Awesome.
Sound like a little kid, trying to sound like he's at a baseball game.
Actually, you know what? I'll take that as a compliment that I sound like a little kid because little kids have fun. So we talked about something a week or two ago. We were talking about how I have on my desktop of my computer a picture of this exercise that I did with the ladder of consciousness, the ladder of selves. And you asked if I would print it out and show it, and I thought that was a great idea. So I have a picture of it here, and I know it's probably not the easiest thing to see, but I wanted to show you, and just a real quick thing, without going into a whole thing about the ladder, is that bottom of the ladder, we have, kind of more of the victim mentality, the lower state of mind, the lower quality of thinking. And as we float up the ladder, we have access to more creative thinking and more positive emotions. Anything you want to add to that?
I love it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's great. Rise up.
You rise up the ladder. Yeah. Like you always say, Steve, when people say they're in high spirits, well, I mean, look at that as a physical orientation. You're high on the ladder.
Higher.
I feel so inspired by your singing.
Oh, thank you.
Is your voice going to start cracking again now because you just sang?
I'm fine.
Okay. So this was an exercise I actually did with another coach, a peer coach of mine, a woman by the name of Melissa Ford, who you know very well. She's an awesome coach. And so what we did was we talked about kind of what my life looks like at the bottom of the ladder. And it's actually really hard for me to read this, but I see money.
That's you. That is you.
That's me. Money, fear, no clarity, pressure, doubt, guilt, no focus, uncertainty. So I'm not immune. When I go down the ladder, this is what my life looks like, right? This is possible for everybody, right? I don't mean that's possible. Like you can get down the ladder too.
Yes.
But the more important part is what the top of the ladder looks like. At least that's the more effective part. So if we look here at the top of the ladder, we see the big one for me at the very top in the middle is enthusiasm. Right? That's the big one for me. We have enthusiasm, we have playful, we have creative, we have effortless, we have naturally excited, we have fun, we have engaged and engaging and receiving gratitude and giving credit. And this is so powerful for me because I can look at this. If I'm down the ladder, I can look at this image right on my computer desktop and say, oh, when I bring enthusiasm to something, when I allow myself to be playful, when I relax into being creative, when I give people gratitude, I'm an entirely different person. My entire mental state shifts instantly when I choose to bring those things in. So I'm glad you asked me to share this, and this is a guiding principle for me in my life, Steve.
It's good.
So
rise up, my friend, whenever you're feeling low.
LSD.
Laughing, singing, and dancing.
Correct.
Lift you up the ladder.
They do. They always do. I love that. And I learned that from you, and I'm so grateful. That's one of the greatest things I ever learned from you was the ladder and being able to dance and sing your way up the ladder.
Love has lifted me higher.
We should do a singing party one day instead of a dance party.
We're on the edge as it is. Let's get into the next question.
Okay. There you go. What do you think?
Cocoa Crisp.
Cocoa Crisp. Okay. All right. Question is from Princess. The question is from Princess. And Princess says, how can I stop getting caught up in comparing myself to others? Oh, yeah, I get that. How can I stop getting caught up in comparing myself to others? And Princess goes on to write that, let's see here. She says, I keep getting caught up in the comparison game as I'm building my online presence for my business. How can I let go of this fear of not being as good or as far along as other people and just have fun? So how can I stop getting caught up in comparing myself to others, especially with the online stuff? So what do you think about that, Steve?
Well, shift your focus. So you're focused on other people, and then you've got envy and you've got resentment and all that. Focus on on your customer, focus on your clients, and focus on your fans and your followers and the people who meet you online and receive your service. Focus in a really devoted way on the people you're serving and forget about anyone else in the field. And you'll just have so much more fun, and you'll rise yourself to a very good level. And you really don't have competitors. Just do things your way and have fun with it, and forget about these other people.
That is, I think, one of the biggest things that you just said. I love that, because it's not even necessarily about getting over the comparison of yourself to others. It's to recognize you can't be compared. There's no basis for comparison, because the way you show up in the world is the one thing you have that's unique to you, right? The way your path is unfolding is the only thing that's really 100% unique.
There's a quote that usually gets linked to Jerry Garcia, but it was actually said by Bill Graham, who ran some venues for rock bands out in California, the Fillmore and things like that. So Bill Graham said about the Grateful Dead, and I know you've never heard of them, but he said, they're not the best at what they do. They're the only ones who do what they do. And that's what we should be. Be the only one who does what you do, not better than, worse than comparison, but just be the only one who does what you do.
I love that.
And you won't have to compare.
Yeah, I don't remember the quote. I don't remember where the quote came from, but I heard a quote that was, different is better than better. Oh, Sally Hogshead or something like that. I don't know. So yeah, I love that. And there's this thing too, the online thing has taken this comparison thing to the next level. Right. Yeah. It's like an epidemic, and people say
it's like high school all over again.
It's high school with much broader reach. Right. It's like there's so many more people that you can see that are better than you. It's crazy. So
mega high school.
It's like mega super mall high school.
Super mega massive huge humongous high school.
There's a thing too that I read online that I loved, and I don't remember who said it. They said, "Don't compare your life to my highlight reel."
Wow.
And that, because all you see on Facebook is everybody, hey, look at this, I made $20,000 in a day. Hey, I'm in the Greek Isles, like all this stuff, and you just start comparing yourself to the highlight reel.
I know, and it's just ways of people bragging, but they think they're giving credit to others, but they're really bragging, like, oh, look what my hubby gave me. And so it's like, oh, that's right, you don't have a hubby, do you?
Oh, God.
Aw.
It's so vindictive when you talk about the story.
It really is. It's nasty. Mean girls and mean boys.
Oh yeah, they're everywhere. And the other thing too is that comparison is not the enemy. Like to your point earlier, if you look at somebody else and say, "Oh wow, that's real," I didn't even realize that was a possibility of something I could do. Then comparison can serve you until it doesn't, until it becomes something where you can't do it.
The antidote, the cure for envy is plagiarism.
It is.
Yeah,
you're right. My entire book is going to be reinventing yourself, and I'm just going to replace, I'm going to do a find and replace in Microsoft Word and just replace everything. Like, I'm going to have daughters in the book. I have no kids.
My lawyers are on it already.
Instead of Hero by Mariah Carey, it's going to be a Miley Cyrus song. I'm going to update it a little bit.
Yeah.
Wrecking Ball. It'll be awesome. All right, cool. So thank you so much for that question. Great question. And I want to shout out somebody real quick, one of our amazing viewers who is just one of the most talented and creative people that I've seen in a long time. A woman by the name of Emma Shorty, DJ Emma Shorty over in the UK, does such cool things, has done things with both Steve's voice and my voice where she scratches records and like she's, brings in the music and then our vocals and just does amazing things. So definitely check her out. Her thing is called School of Scratch. She does amazing creative work and it rises me up the ladder because it's musical and it's talented and it's just awesome. So we love her. That's all. Cool. So that was episode number 27 of The Not So Serious Life. Thanks so much for tuning in. Guys, don't forget to send your questions to questions@thenotsoseriouslife.com and head over to our website, thenotsoseriouslife.com, to see all the episodes, to see our dance party, and to sign up for our inner circle so we can send you some fun goodies. And until next time, Steve, Fist of Fury, much love. Bass.